Good morning, everybody. Today, our activity is you are going to say thank you to Canada, and we're going to start with Patty. Okay, Patty, please read your letter to Canada.
Thank you, Canada. When I arrived at Canada, I was very confused. 2 years ago, the political and economical situation in my country was really bad. Canadian people accept us kindly. Thank you, Canada, for these 7 reasons. The first and most important reason is compliance with law. Everything is going legally, slowly but steadily. The second is social security. I feel safe in public places. The third is health insurance. The fourth is useful training, especially in universities. The fifth is lawful driving. The sixth is treating immigrants well. The last one is clean air. It's natural that I have criticisms, but I hope my problems will be solved soon.
Thank you so much, Patty. Beautiful letter. Beautiful letter from the heart. From the heart. Okay, and very clear. Okay, Patty, just make sure that you write it or you type it and give it to me tomorrow.
Yes.
In person.
Yes,
okay. You've got to give your letter to me in person tomorrow. Okay, Olena, go ahead.
Dear Canada, I want to say thank you to you. The first time I went in Canada in July 2023. I have a goal. I might took care about my friend Olga and her children. She has been ill. She had stroke. Her family asked me help for 2 months. They might decided their family problems in that time. They have lived in Canada 13 years and they are citizens of Canada. I didn't know that these 2 months would reveal the beauty of the country's nature to me, and I will see with my own eyes and feel how Canada cares about people, including newcomers. I want to say, Canada, thank you for this opportunity. I want to say thank you for city spaces with 2 flowers houses, for the spaces where the eye and soul rest, for parks, for friendly people from different countries, for church with kindness and positive priest, for beautiful children that I care about and the love for with them preserved. For English teacher Andrew, he care about me and thanks to which I full love the English language. I remember Canada with warmth. I read 2 books about life in Canada. These books wrote Ukrainian immigrants about their life experience and country. And I want to read Canada's history. I have its book. I appreciate respect to people which is in Canada. It's very important. It's often not enough in other places. It's all. Thank you, Canada.
Thank you so much, Helena. My microphone was off. Beautiful letter from the heart, very clear English. Okay. So I really felt that you and Patty, you did not stop speaking English during the summertime. I felt that some students lost English during the summer. I don't want to say the name, but you've got to continue practicing. Okay. Okay, so Olena, congratulations with your with your letter. Olena, please email me your letter. Okay. Oh, you did, like you sent me, right?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you, Olena. Okay. Mohammed.
Okay.
Okay. Now, while you're Mohammed, while you're reading, I'm gonna stand just to stretch my leg a little bit. So I'm gonna turn off my camera. Okay. So, but I'm here listening to you. Okay, Mohammed, it's your turn.
Okay. Hello, everyone. I am Muhammad from Palestine, specifically from Gaza. I left my country because of the war. Today, I will talk about how I feel about Canada. Canada gave me and my family the opportunity to start a new life, a life where there is safety, freedom, law and order, education, and healthy. Now, I can think and plan better for the future in Canada. I also feel at home here in Canada. Thank you, Canada. I would also like to thank my mentor, Andrew Taylor, for his continuous support that never stops in the face of all challenges. Thank you, Andrew.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, Mohammed. I was like listening to your English, Mohammed. Your English is clearer. I don't know why. Maybe you had a lot of practice in the summertime.
Because my
No.
teacher, Andrew Taylor.
Thank you so much. Okay, so let's have thank you so much, Mohammed. Beautiful. Remember to give it to submit the letter to me tomorrow.
Absolutely.
Oh, look at that. Amazing. I have to control myself. Amazing. Okay, next, let's have Austin.
Okay. Thank you, Canada, for accepting my family and me. You gave me the chance to live in a peaceful and safe country. It was a benefit for me to live in a country with wonderful nature and natural beauties. In Canada, interesting thing is that the people from different cultures and religions from all over the world can live together in harmony. I believe that Canada is one of the rare countries that can achieve this. Canada offers all kinds of quality education opportunities to people who come to settle, especially young people. Those who can evaluate this can make hopeful plans for their future. I believe that I can live in peace in Canada with my life. Thank you, Canada. Thank you to all my friends. Thank you to my valuable teacher, Andrew Taylor, who helped me adapt to Canada and learn English.
I love that, Austin. Okay, I love that, Austin, because you said thank you to Canada, and then you included me. That is so caring and loving and so sincere. Thank you so much. Okay. Yes, because like when you say thank you to Canada, it is not just it is not just Canada that you are saying thank you, but the people in Canada that made a difference, that has been making a difference in your life, right? Okay, so thank you, Austin. Beautiful letter, very clear English. Obviously, you did not stop speaking, or you continued practicing your English during the summertime. Okay, now Orlando.
Okay. When I arrived in Canada, I didn't like it very much, especially in winter. My family came to Canada looking for better living conditions. In our country, they had housing and good jobs. They applied for residence and were accepted. At first, the stay in Canada was difficult, and the savings began to run out. Fortunately, my daughter got a good job with the Canadian government, which she still has today after 9 years. Before the pandemic, they applied for me and my wife and me to residence, and it was approved. At this moment, I am very happy in this country. which has many positive things, a lot of security, a lot of class equality. Thanks, dear Canada, for you are my second home.
Beautiful, beautiful. I am impressed by your being responsible, Orlando, because you were off before the summer, and then you went on a trip, and then you return and you're ready. You know what I mean? And so congratulations. Obviously, you had good training in your country, right? Okay, so you're next.
Okay. Thank you, Canada, for all that you have offered me. 1 year ago, I left my familiar surroundings and came to Canada, a country with entirely different cultures and languages from my own country. To be honest, I was worried about my future life in Canada. However, I have felt more and more comfortable now. Canada is very welcoming to immigrants and provides a lot of support to us. As a newcomer, there have been many things to do, but everything has been going well. I believe this is because Canada has an efficient legal system and many other supports in place. The government offers free and professional English classes for newcomers and even provides free child care for our children. I truly appreciate this service. And Canadian people are really friendly and polite. From government workers to my teachers, my neighbors, and even strangers, everyone has shown me kindness and made me feel like at home. And Canada is famous for its beautiful nature environment. There are many lakes, forests, parks, and trails. I often explore these beautiful places with my family, and I'm so thankful to Canada for preserving these nature wonders. It makes me feel peaceful and joyful. As a newcomer, I hope to have a fresh start in Canada. And it's clear that Canada is the perfect place to achieve my goals. The country's high quality education, health care, and equal rights for everyone provide me with a safe environment to live and encourage me to pursue my dreams. Thank you, Canada, for giving me opportunities and kindness. I look forward to what you have in store for me. Thank you.
And you, impressive, and you, beautiful letter. I see a level 6 student in the future.
Yes. Thank you.
Okay, so everybody, very clear and very organized. I like the way you open your letter and you expanded your message. And I like the way you ended your letter. So I'm gonna take a look at your letter tomorrow. And so everybody submit to me your letters tomorrow. And then I'm gonna fix, and I'm gonna choose maybe 5 students to read the letter on camera. And we will record and post it on YouTube, right? If you agree, right? Okay, so as you can see there, like my old students, my former students, they recorded their thank you messages to Canada for me. That's why we can share and you can use them as your guide, your model in doing the homework today, right? Okay, so thank you, Anil. Great job. And now we will proceed and continue with Dawood. Where's Dawood? Okay, we're gonna jump and we're gonna go to Edward. Edward, go ahead.
Yeah, my name is Edward and I'm a new immigrant from China. I'm very grateful to Canada because it gave me the opportunity to improve my knowledge. Canada has beautiful environment and good public security, friendly residents, especially in the apartment when I live here now. The neighbors are very friendly and make me feel the warmth of home. I worked in an accounting company. After graduating from university in China, in order to adapt to life in Canada faster, now studying English in NCP. My family also like it here. They work here and they think that Canada is a country with a beautiful environment. So thank you, Canada. That's all.
Okay, thank you so much, Edward. Very clear, beautiful feeling when you're reading. But Edward, turn this because you told a story.
Yeah.
But I like you to write a letter to Canada. So you can use the same homework that you did and then change it to, okay, can you please read again the first part?
The first part is my name is Edward and I'm a new immigrant from China. I'm very grateful to Canada. That's the first part.
Okay, good. So what I like you, Edward, to do is you can say, good morning, Canada. My name is Edward. I'm a newcomer to Canada.
Yeah.
I want to thank you for, what did you say again? The first sentence below your name. Repeat.
I'm very grateful to Canada.
Yes. Okay. So what you do is you say, I'm very grateful to you, Canada. You're talking to Canada. You know what I mean? And then I love your nature, your culture, talk to Canada.
Yeah.
Okay. You can do it. You can use the same letter and then turn it into you are talking to a second person, and the second person is Canada, and the first person is you. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
You say,
I understand.
thank you, Canada. Okay. You can do it. Okay. So if you cannot, I'll help you tomorrow to turn it into.
Okay, I will fix it.
Okay. Yeah, you're welcome. Okay. Next, let's have Melika.
Hello, everyone. My name is Melike. I am originally from Turkey. I moved to Canada in September 2021. I lived in Canada for almost 3 years. Canada is a beautiful and a safe country. People here are very honest and respectful of others. The government has a very good system. Everyone lives in peace and freedom. I thank the Canadian government because it opens its doors to immigrants. There is no discrimination and it approaches newcomers with tolerance. Thank you, Canada. Thank you, Canadian people. Thank you, teacher.
Okay, you're welcome. Okay, so the same thing like Edward. Melika, you need to turn this into a letter talking directly to Canada. Okay, you've got to talk directly to Canada. Don't use Canada as a third person. Use Canada as a second person. You are talking to Canada to say thank you. Okay, please fix that letter and give it to me tomorrow.
Okay.
Okay, thank you. Okay, Edward. No, Edward. Sorry, Dawood. Your turn.
Yeah. Thank you, Canada. I am Mohammad Dawood Farai from Afghanistan. Thank you for the hospitality of the people in government of Canada. Thank you to Canada for helping us in all the immigrants during the difficult circumstances of war. Canada provided opportunities for the education of us and our children. Canada has been a beacon of hope for many immigrants. We are grateful for the opportunities Canada has provided us. Canada's guidance and support have made a significant difference in our life. The people of Canada have welcomed us with open arms. We will forever be thankful for the Canada generosity during difficult times. Canada is one of the leading countries in the world regarding the protection of human rights. We have a strong will to contribute to the development and prosperity of Canada, and we carry out our duties with the best intention.
Okay. Yeah, thank you so much, Mohammed. Mohammed, yeah, in the beginning, okay. Now, especially the first 60% of your letter was really, you're talking to Canada, but in some sentences, you were not talking to Canada. You were describing Canada. Okay. So please go back to that point, to that part, and change your sentence where you are talking to Canada. Okay. Like especially when you spoke about human rights, right?
Human rights.
Say it like you are talking to Canada. Okay. Okay. So thank you so much. Great job. And I like the quality of your vocabulary. Beautiful vocabulary. Okay. Now, Abdullah, Gina, Maria, Kifa, David, Annie, Lubab, Sarah, and Irina. Anybody?
Yes, I can. Me, Freddy.
Okay, you're ready, Freddy?
Of course. I was born ready.
You're always ready for everything, I know. Okay, Freddy.
Okay. So, dear Canada, I want to thank Canada for accepting me and making my life wonderful. Canada is a wonderful country with great opportunities, and I came here because of my wife. But despite this, I do not regret coming to this wonderful country. My life is wonderful in Canada, not only because of Canada, because of my goals and my perseverance. I cannot give all credits only to Canada for my cook success, but I have to thank myself for not giving up and continuing to grow despite all the difficulties. It's not only about country, it's about people who surrounds me. And let's make a long story short. Thank you, Canada, for accepting me and for this wonderful life.
Okay, beautifully said, beautifully done. Okay, yes. And great story. Okay, so congratulations. Good English with beautiful accent. Okay, so yes. Okay, next, let's, Freddie, please submit that to me tomorrow, okay?
Okay.
And,
okay.
Okay, next, who else volunteered?
Yes.
Maria. Okay, Maria.
Hello, everyone. My name is Maria. In February 2023, my family and I flew to Canada. We started life in a new country. The first months were scary and we didn't know what would happen next. But step by step, we started our life here. And now I want to say thank you to Canada for the opportunity to learn something new. I thank you, Canada, for giving my children the opportunity to study at a wonderful school. I thank you, the teacher who always support and understand me. Thank you, teacher. Canada is a country of opportunities, and we like to live here. Thank you, Canada.
Okay. Yes, wonderful, wonderful letter, Maria. Yeah, you did a great job. Okay, so you almost did not volunteer, but you actually did a fantastic job. Okay, so yes, okay, thanks, Maria. Very clear pronunciation and very beautiful storytelling. Okay, next.
Hi.
Say your name.
Kifa, teacher?
Okay, Kifa.
Yeah. Dear Canada, I would like to express my sincere thanks and gratitude to the government and people of Canada for what they have done for use us refugees. Canada has always been a symbol of peace and humanity. And we have felt this through the support and welcome we have received since our arrival. The brutal units we have been given here and the generous treatment we have received have helped boiled a new life and regain hope for the future. We appreciate all the uh, efforts made to ensure our safety and well-being. We look forward to contributing to Canadian society and working together to build up their future. Thank you again for all you have done. Sincerely. Kipa.
Yes. Yeah, Kifa. Okay, so everybody, when you wrote your letter to Canada, remember you're talking to Canada and it's a professional letter. Okay. And so you've got to put your full name at the bottom. You know, not just your first name, your full name. For example, sincerely yours, Andrew Taylor, not just Andrew. Okay. You've got to put your last name, Kifa. Okay. Kifa, what is your last name?
Al-Jawabra.
Al-Jawarja?
Al-Jawabra.
Okay. Okay. Yes, thank you. Okay, next.
Sarah.
Okay, Sarah. Sarah Energy say, Dear Canada.
Yes.
Go, Sarah.
Dear, thank you for accepting us, providing us with all facilities. We can live comfortable here and enjoy education, good transportation, a quiet life, and all the boiled up wonderful future here for ourselves and our children. Thank you for all the facilities we have here. We know that Canada is one of the best and biggest countries in the world, and we thank God that we can be the citizen of this amazing, and that our children can benefit from the excellent and facilities of this. When we can do all the beautiful traditions and costumes that we have in our country without a problem, we feel good. Thank you, Canada.
Very nice, Sarah.
Thank
So,
you.
Sarah, remember tomorrow, please give it to me, okay? And
Okay.
everybody, when you submit your letter to me tomorrow, be sure that you have a date, okay? And the date, you can choose any date, like the date you wrote it, or maybe the date today, or maybe the date tomorrow, okay? So you will put the date on top of your letter. Like, for example, you say September 3rd, 2024. You see, and then go down, you say, Dear Canada, comma, and then go down. I came to Canada, blah, 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 and I'm so happy in this beautiful country. Thank you, Canada, for providing me security, peace, and so something like that, you know? Like what Dawood said. What Dawood said. Okay. Okay. Anybody else? Like Lubov, Annie, Irina.
Любов.
Okay, Lubov.
Dear Canada, I would like to express my gratitude to you and Canadian society for the warm welcome and support. For me, adapting to a new country was and remains a serious challenge. But the kindness and sincerity, help and generosity of people played an important role in my life in Canada. From the very first day, I felt warmth and understanding, the desire to help and support. I really appreciate it. I'm grateful for safety, freedom, and stability. The educational opportunities for my children are unavailable to me. They can study in a calm and safe environment at school and university. I don't have to worry about their lives. Thank you, Canada, for being a place where you can develop, dream, and make plans for the future. I'm also grateful for the magnificent natural resources. I enjoy and I'm inspired by the views, vast lakes, and endless forest, mighty waterfalls. I'm pleased with the rich world of animals and plants. Thank you, Canada, for becoming my second home. I thank you with all my heart.
Beautiful, Lubov.
Thank you.
You know, like, no, the way you organized it, and I could feel your heart while you are talking, right? And
Yes.
your voice was beautiful and was amazing. And you covered almost everything, yeah, you know, like that an immigrant should be grateful for. And yeah, so give that letter to me tomorrow. I'm gonna fix it a little bit. And then I'm gonna ask you to record it. Okay.
Thank you.
And yes, you did a fantastic job. And I love your vocabulary. You said magnificent, you know what I mean? I just love it a lot. Okay, next. After 5 minutes, if you don't volunteer, I will not, we will leave this lesson and we will go to the next lesson. So you got to take advantage, right? Okay, next.
Irina.
Okay, Irina.
Hello, everyone. Dear Canada, I came to Canada 3 years ago. The first year of life in Canada was very difficult for me. Not knowing the language, no friends, and many other problems upset me. Time passed, and I started learning English. My life started to change. Thanks to wonderful teachers with whom faith brought them together. I made friends, the opportunity to change my life, get an education, find a profession to my liking, give a decent education to my children. Here you can meet people from different countries and get acquainted with their tradition and culture. This greatly broadens your horizon. Canadians are kind, polite, symptomatic people. Life in Canada is calm and safe. There is beautiful, natural, and comfortable climate. I adore this country. I hope it will not disappoint me.
Okay, beautiful, Irina. So like I'm beginning to think that probably I'm gonna look at your letters tomorrow, and some of your letters maybe you don't need to say you don't need to speak directly to Canada. You just want to tell people the beautiful experiences and all the benefits and advantages of living in this wonderful country, right? And so, but you know, if you could speak directly to Canada, then you do not defeat the purpose of this homework. Yes, but I'm really surprised and impressed, and I really appreciate your hard work for doing this homework because you really took it seriously. Seriously, Mohammed. You took it seriously, and you did a fantastic job. Okay, thank you so much. You made me happy today, and you made me feel happy to be back. Okay. Anybody else like Gina and Annie? Do you want to speak?
Annie.
Okay, Annie.
Annie. Okay, morning everybody. Thank you to Canada. Dear Canada. Canada is a great country. You give me the opportunity to live here. Land blessed by God. It has a beautiful landscape, much natural wet and varied climate. Thank you for welcoming Canada. I have many goals to achieve and to take advantage of all the good things you have. Security, work, cultural diversity, education, and the many recreational activities that you have made me enjoy every day here. Organization and people with a heart to serve others are goal here in Canada. Thank you, NCP and Andrew Taylor. And very important to me, thank you, Canada, for adopting me.
Wow. Okay, so just a second, okay. Wow, that's beautiful. It's so beautiful, Annie, how you wrote it because you make it really personal and your voice is beautiful. You know, I always say the word beautiful because beautiful is just a common word, but it really it's a big word, right? Because beautiful can be inside or physical, right? So I'd say that like you had a very charming voice, and charming means simpatica, you know, voice. Okay, so yes, okay, I'm gonna take a look at your letter more like tomorrow. Okay, so please, everybody, please remember if you type your letter, everybody, and you don't have a printer, my advice to you is put it on USB, save it on USB, and give it to me tomorrow. I'll print it. Now, everybody, your letter, my advice to you, okay, your letter should be size 16. Size 16, okay? And use Arial or Verdana as your font. Okay? And so, yes, and so please submit to me tomorrow with the right spacing and everything. Okay? Who else has not spoken? So Gina and Abdullah, you're not ready today, right? Can you do it tomorrow? Can you read your letter tomorrow?
Yes, tomorrow.
Okay. Yeah, tomorrow you're gonna stand in front of everybody and you're gonna read your letters to the class. Okay, and then
Okay.
submit it to me.
Okay.
Okay. So everybody, it's yeah, thank you so much for your hard work and for your beautiful letter. I'm gonna stop the recording.